But first off, thanks everybody for joining us this week. We got the amazing April Ruggieri just talking about Adobe Spark and some of the things that she's got to do with kiddos over there at the intermediate school. And so let me ask you, before we start, April, would it be helpful if everybody opened up a second tab to Adobe Spark and or just kind of watch and then go, or what do you think?
I think whatever works for everybody. If it works good for you, guys, open up another tab. Because I'm basically just going to show you some things that I've done in the library, and then basically kind of float you around in Adobe Spark. And y'all chime in, because I know y'all probably used Adobe Spark, and y'all know some great tips that I don't know, because I'm still a very much beginner, but I really like it. So yeah, add chimes in anytime you know something, because I would love to learn from you guys as well.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump in then.
Okay. All right, so if you have a tab open, and I just Google Adobe Spark, and with the kids, they should be able to pull up their Clever tab. That's usually what I have them do. Open up 2 tabs, because all my assignments from the library are in Schoology. So I have them open up 2 tabs, one for Schoology and one for Clever, get themselves logged in with their Google stuff. And then once that Clever, is they're logged in, those apps start showing up. And then, of course, I have to tell them which app to look for and what color it is. It's a little black app, and I think it's outlined in yellow. I think that's how it looks on their Clever page. Now, on ours, it's black and it's in red. So I have them log in with Google, and then I'm going to go ahead and do that myself. Are y'all seeing my screen? No, you're not seeing my screen?
Not yet, we're not.
Okay, hang on. I had that, and then I turned it off. Let me turn it back on. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. So when they've chosen the little Spark app on Clever, sometimes it may pop up this screen for the kids, and you may have to have them choose the enterprise ID. Sometimes it doesn't. So I kind of stand in back of my kids with their Chromebooks open, so I can kind of guide them through that process. If ever, when they come to this, it's not finding their account, and I always tell the kids, if you see your first name, then you are, yes, logged in. If you don't, it's going to give you some kind of error screen. If you will, I chat Mr. Thomas all the time. If you will email him or video chat Mr. Thomas and just give him the kid's first and last name and ask him to add that kid to Adobe Spark, he's real good about getting it done in about 15 minutes. And so then you can continue on with your lesson. If for some reason that's not happening, then I just have kids look on with each other, and they can work on a project and help each other out. That's the best way I've learned to do that, because I have, 800 kids. Okay, so once you're there, if you see your name, then yes, you are logged in. Are you guys all logged in? No, Ms. Godfrey, are you logged in? Okay. Everybody's logged in? Shake your head, yes? Okay, there you go. I wish y'all would talk. This makes me nervous, sorry. All right, here we go. So basically, I'm just going to show you a few things that I've done in the library, and the projects that I've done, it'll come down here, it says your recent project. I like to view all projects, so there's a little arrow over here, but that drives me bananas, so I view all projects. And then I go to my projects. If you're working on something recent, you can click on that. But here is one way I've done this. This is a video, and I created this. This is my first one. And I like it because I've used WeVideo before. Come on, Adobe Spark, it better work. Okay, it's always slow in the library, sorry. I like it because it's not as detail oriented. And by that, it seems like with WeVideo, you can do a lot of editing stuff to make your video really pop, and that's great, but I don't have time for all that. This is like wham, bam, there it is, and I like that. I appreciate that. So I'm just going to show you really quickly what I did. All this is imported. Hello, what are we doing now? Uh-oh, hang on. Why is it not loading? I think it's, no, maybe it's loading. Sorry. Let's try this. Okay, here it is. I think this is it. Sorry, guys. This is just all things that I've imported as a picture, and I just drug it into the video, and I am narrating over it, but I don't know if you hear any sounds. I'm not hearing myself, so I assume you guys are not hearing sounds either. Is that right? Are you seeing that screen? Are you hearing anything? Okay. James, why would they not be able to hear something? What am I doing wrong? All right, I'm going to keep talking so we can move forward. All right, these are actually tracking cards and punch cards and tracking pages that I've just actually taken pictures of in the library with my phone. And yes, I do it the old-fashioned way. I email the pictures to myself, and then I download them either on the computer or mostly to Drive. And then when I need them, I just upload them to whatever program I'm working with. In this case, it's Adobe Spark. So in Adobe Spark, yes, you can upload those pictures, and you can also use your own voice to narrate, and you can add music as well. And it just seems to be a lot more user-friendly than WeVideo. And like I said, it's quicker, it's faster for me to produce a product in Adobe Spark than WeVideo. If I can figure out how to make the sounds work, I will get it doing it for you. Again, here's some more pictures of the challenges, and I'm just talking about those challenges and what they entail and how they work, and talking about the prizes that I give out at the end of the year and how it makes you a great, well-rounded reader. Get down here, that's my ending. And again, that's just a Google slide that I just got copies of and put it in the project. Okay, hang on just a second. So let me go back to my project. A lot of what I do too is club advertisements. Here's a club advertisement. I have some clubs that are happening after school this year. I have 2. And so this was just a flyer that I chose in Adobe Spark, and it was a template, and I just went and changed things. This is actually for National Thought Day. I titled it something else. But I do club advertisements. Here's another one. This one I did for the, it's a club advertisement or challenge advertisement for our TVs that are constantly playing little things like in the cafeteria to get kids to come by and sign up for these clubs. And so this is a template. Again, I went in there and changed all the wordage. I added, this is a kind of a template wordage thing right here. And then, yeah, you can add your own picture so that when they come in the library, they see exactly where this is. And then they get to see Goofy me as well. That's always a big hit. Oh, and another one that we did was to celebrate National Children's Book Week. The kids had to think of a book and find the book in the library that was their favorite, or was just something that they read recently and they thought it was really great. And we imported, this is a template in Adobe Spark, and I just typed in bookmarks, and I'll show you how to kind of do that here in a minute, but y'all may know, but I'll just refresh your memory. We took a picture using their Chromebooks, and we just saved it as an image and uploaded that image. This is just a text box, And then, yes, we did have a QR code that was from Flipgrid that I showed them how to download as a, I think it's a JPEG that we put on their Chromebook. So it saved it as an image. And then they had to Google the title of their book and go find an image of that and download that image on their Chromebook. Then on the second time that they came in here, because that Flipgrid took one whole lesson for them to talk about their favorite book and what they liked about it. And then I had some other elements that they had to have in their video and then download that as a QR code on their Chromebook. So the day 2 lesson was we just uploaded all these images and selected it, put it in this bookmark format. And then they could also take this and upload it to Schoology to turn it in to me, because I created that as an assignment. And then we're not finished with all of those. So the plan is when they are finished, that we are going to get these bookmarks, laminate them, cut them out, and then I've got some fancy pockets that I'm going to put in the book, and they're going to put those bookmarks in the book, put the book back on the shelf, and then hopefully that'll be when they're circulated, other kids will get their books, and then in the classroom when their work is all done and they have some free time, that they could scan that QR code and listen to their friends talk about how great the book was. And then when we're done, the actual presenter, the maker of the bookmark, gets to keep the bookmark itself. So that's kind of a memento that they will get from our year, this school year. And another project we did, my very first project was we were celebrating Digital Citizenship Month. And so I partnered with my partner teacher, Stella, and she was doing some things. And so I took on copyright and plagiarism. And then this was just, they had to watch a video that I created in Google Slides via Schoology that talked to them about the difference between copyright and plagiarism and how they are supporting each other. And I kind of tailored it to Batman and Robin, that they are a team that works together. And so plagiarism and copyright kind of works together as well. And then they had to pick a template where they could explain those 2 basic vocabulary words, those 2 concepts, and then tell me what those concepts were, and the most important things to remember about those 2 concepts. And this was supposed to be a contest of whoever had the best flyer was going to get their flyer printed and a prize, but that kind of didn't happen, so that's still on the back burner too, as a project that we're going to finish. So those are some things that I have done in the library, and this could be used in the classroom for so many different things. Now, if you will look at, if you want to look at your tab for Adobe Spark, I'll kind of tell you how to float around in it, and you guys chime in if y'all know some neat things, because like I said, this is my first year to use this, and really, I really do like it, so I don't know everything about it, but this plus sign right here, this is where you can go and basically kind of pick what you want and get some templates. And I go over that with the kids. We make sure they know what a template is. If you view all, this is everything that you could possibly want. Because if you see up here, there's over 23,000 templates that Spark has. And so you get the kids, give them their assignments, and get them to pick whatever they want based on your criteria, or, you know, it's free choice. I always like to type in cat and get some silly ones. This is one of my favorites. Okay, so are you guys seeing that? Do you see the cat? Yes? Okay. All right, so here's how this kind of works. So say I wanted to use this template to explain something or write something or whatever my assignment was. I'm going to choose either edit this template or create. Most of the time I've chosen create. And now here comes the fun part, because I can change every bit of this. If I don't like this color right here, I can just select the color and go up here and choose a different color if I want it to, and it changes it. Isn't that cool? I just love this. And then same thing with all the other stuff here. I don't like that kitty cat print. I can go up and replace it with something. I can find, I just press replay. Say I want that kitty cat instead. I click on it, voila. And then look, here you can drag and drop. You can resize anything just by clicking and holding it down and dragging it. Okay. So here, if I want to change the wordage here, just click on it, and then I can go up to the edit tool. This is what it says. I just tell the kids, just backspace, delete it all out, and then type in what you want. If we were doing copyright and plagiarism, I always miss how to spell that thing. I think that's pretty, oh no, I'm missing it somewhere. Y'all don't, I'm going to spell it. There it is. So then it puts it in there for you. And again, if you don't like it there or you want it bigger, you can just drag and drop it. If you drag it up here, you can move it places all over the place. You can add pictures. This looks totally different than what I'm normally doing. Okay, so let's see here. I can duplicate it. I can throw it away if I don't like it. I can start all over if I don't like this thing. Ah, here it is. Okay, so do you see where it says add? I can add a photo. Just select that. I can upload a photo, but I like this. Find free photos. I'm all about the free. So if I wanted a chicken in there because I needed a chicken, I can just drag, click that. It will put it in there for me. Again, I can drag and drop, move it around. I can resize it. I can crop it. It kind of works like your phone in those pictures, you know. Adobe Spark is really very easy to work with. And then up here you can change the cropping shape, and you can make it go back to the way it was, rotate it around. This is more stuff that you can learn on your own just by kind of experimenting with it. All right, where's my plus sign again? There it is. Okay, my plus sign. I'm going to add text. I want to add just a text box because I did show the kids this. You can add your own text. If you press this button, basically it just adds a text box. But down here, this is the cool stuff because I can make my text look like this stuff. And that is, I've used a lot of this in the flyers that I've made for the school TVs and flyers that I send home, or not I don't send home, but I put them on Schoology. So again, it works the same way that you just click on this. So I don't want it to say I'm here for the booth because I'm talking about plagiarism and copyright. So I click on it, select the editing tool, delete that off, make it say what I want it to say, press done, and voila. And then I can resize it to whatever I need it to, the size that it needs to be. Okay. Don't like the icon, again, click that off. If I don't like it, I can just delete it. There it goes. If I want to put something else on there, I just simply go to add, icon, whatever I want to do. Oh, look, here's a smiley face. Let's put that on there. Oh, yeah. I don't like him right there. Drag him over here. I can change his color to be pink. I don't like that color. Go up here, select the color. Let's put him black. We can see him or whatever color that is. Good enough for today. Okay, that's pretty much the basic operations of creating a flyer or a poster or you know, some kind of drawing with a piece of paper. Your videos, I've used Adobe Spark for creating videos. So you go up to that select add tool and you can pick something where it it's like a video template and it walks you through how to create a video for if you're trying to persuade somebody to do something or share an idea or promote an idea or explain something. I don't like those because I've got an idea in my head that I want. I'm that kind of person. If you need a template, it's there to kind of walk you through it. So I don't, and here's what I'm talking about right here. Promote an idea. You can press on one of these and it'll kind of walk you through and give you suggestions of how to produce a video. I like to start from scratch because I know what I want in my video, and it's usually some information that I got to get to the kids about some kind of promotion in the library. And so here is the beginning part of the video. And so here you can import some video clips that you've already got on your computer. I don't know if you can take anything from YouTube or something like that, because I think that would be infringing on copyright, so I wouldn't do that. But if you've created video, you can select it. Like here's some here that I selected when I taught 3rd grade, and I was trying to teach kids something about something there. I don't remember what it was, in math. So you could upload that, or you can start out with a text box, and you could just start typing, like this could be the title of your video. And if you select the microphone here, you can start recording yourself to explain a concept, or you could add a picture there. And that's just kind of experimentation as to what you want to do on that. You can add a photo. Again, if you select that over here, you can upload a photo from your computer or Drive. Look down here, Google Photos, Google Drive. I use these Google Drive quite a bit. Or you can take a picture, which I haven't done yet, but I'm certain it just works kind of like your phone. You allow it, and it will give you the opportunity to take your own picture. Of course, my computer has a problem with it, but that's okay. And then let's see, down here, this is where you can add more slides to your video and add, forget what this part is, sorry. You can add slides, you can add more time to your video. If you don't like it, you can select this little clock button right here and go back. I believe that's what that's for. It's been a couple of months since I made a video, sorry. And then over here on the right side, this is what your screen can look like. I do like the split screen a lot because I can put whatever graphic I need here, which is usually some kind of tangible paper or a copy of something that I need to show the kids. And then I can type, put text in this side where the star is, and then I can press my microphone and then explain it. So they're seeing it, they're hearing it, and they can read and follow along at the same time. And then, of course, up here where it says layout, theme, resize, and music, yes, you can go in and add themes to your video so it kind of has that running all through it. And music, yes, you can have music added in the background while you're talking, and it kind of works like Anchor. If you've ever worked with Anchor, WeVideo kind of does the same thing where you can adjust the sound, the tone, so that it doesn't music over you, basically. This kind of does it automatically. Anchor does it automatically for you too. WeVideo, I can't remember it. You may have to go in there and adjust it so that it doesn't play all the music over what you're trying to say. Okay, so that is pretty much all I know and remember about using Adobe Spark. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys know some other stuff, now would be our time that we could chit chat for a few minutes before we have to go about what we need to know. Is there something you're confused about, or you know something and you want to share it with the group?
Sorry, April, I got distracted by my office mate over there for a little bit, so you may have mentioned this and I missed it. But did you talk about sharing a project?
No, I did not. I have done it, but you did not.
Do you want to show that? Could you show that real quick?
Let me see if I remember how to do it. Okay, so let me go back home. Hang on just a second. I may not remember how to do this. So I would pull up my project. with that cap. Because I think it's just a share button. Hang on. Adobe Spark likes, I'll tell you this too, in the library, yeah, there it is. In the library, when we're all on Adobe Spark, it likes to take its time in loading, and so you're gonna have to tell your kids to be sure and wear their patient hats when they work with Adobe Spark. Okay, so when you're finished with a project, yes, you can download it to your computer. And the best thing to do is to download this as a PNG. I've learned that if I download most things as a PNG, it's compatible with almost everything that I work with. So that's kind of my new favorite little download tip. And then you would just press to start the download, and it's going to you can select where to put it. On the kids' Chromebook, it just puts it in their download folder. And you might have to have them rename it. I don't remember. It may name it for them. I cannot remember that. Sharing. Okay, James, you may have to chime in because it's been a while. I don't always remember everything. But I believe you go to publish.
Well, but
okay.
Okay, so you can share like your final project there, but if you go inside of your project, so in the upper right-hand corner, sorry, I was working on one and it's a little bit different. Did you click on share in the upper right-hand corner?
Yeah, we went to share, and then if you go to publish.
Okay, well, before you go to publish, go to invite.
Go to what?
So go to share.
Oh, invite.
Invite. So this will allow you to collaborate with so if you're working on a project with another teacher in your department, whatever, you can both collaborate on that. It's not live like Google, but kind of think of more or less like an Inchiporia sharing a planner. One can work at a time, save.
Yeah, I've had some kids share things with me, and they wanted me to work on some stuff with them. Yes. Okay, so that's a neat option too. And like you said, it's not live like Google, but it's when they could get to it. Hello, that's the wrong button again. And then the share thing, this is what I've used before. If I'm making an announcement or I've got a flyer going out and I need to publish it for the library, I can select Twitter. And this is a good one here, the link. I use this a lot when I want the kids to get some information about what's going on in the library, and I just import it right into, or copy and paste it right into Schoology. So that's really easy. Twitter, I think when you press on that, it just shoots it right to Twitter, and then it goes right to your account if you have your computer. Well, of course something went wrong. It's been one of those days. Anyway, it's okay. But I think it goes right to Twitter, and if your account is linked to your computer, you can just type, what you're trying to say and then tweet it out. I like that a lot. All right. Is there anything else? I get lots of oops today. James, did I forget anything?
No, I think just with the short time we have, you did a great job of hitting a lot of different areas. I know that, different campuses have different folks at different levels. I know Missy did a lot on the primary campus. I know that there's different pockets at the elementary as well. And so if you have questions, if you want, please feel free to reach out to us. And we can help you out. We can also direct you to those that are on your campus that are really with Spark right now. But thank you, April, for reaching out. Thank you for showing us what you've done so far with the kiddos.
You're welcome. And y'all can email me too. I'll help you out where I can. My first name's April, so not hard to find.
All right. Well, everybody have a great evening, and we will see you mañana.